if you do not help me, no one else is going to help me. And I finished all her self-righteous programs.
Yeah. Without surrender.
Finally, I've surrendered. Scream. And I was like, God, I might not be there, but my faith is in you, God. If you do not deliver me from this good spirit, you're going to shame your name. I remember I even used the word walai. I was like, walai, you're going to shame your name. You're the only one I have. Please deliver me. It took me over 7 months to realize that I'm okay. 7 months to realize that I'm fine.
You actually realized you hadn't done this?
I'm like, yeah.
You're not thinking about
it. Weird, witchy. I don't
the
get those
desire
cravings.
died.
No, it died. Wow. Then I remember my sister, she's a Holy Spirit filled believer. She used to overput LTV. So that is when I got to know of a woman called Joyce Meyer.
Yeah.
So I started watching Joyce Meyer. Then they used to put that same program on the ministry's TV.
Yeah.
Where I pray from.
Yeah.
And I used to watch her. So she used to testify about her life, and I'm like, Anag, And she used to talk about. She's more of a person that talks about, like, she's very practical.
Yeah.
With living the Christian life.
Yeah.
She's very practical.
Yeah,
she
I
can
agree.
give you steps. So I remember that's when I got interest in reading the word. I used to just not read the word because of stories or what. But I would read the word as, okay, I need to renew my mind. That's how I started getting familiar
with the
scriptures and what. And I remember there was a program of hers. No, it was actually a TBN program, and they had invited her. And she had a couple of other ladies, and the ladies were sharing their stories. They were like, the best way is not just reading the Bible, but studying the Bible. Renew your mind. Make sure you no longer go through if you want to have a change, you have to do things that you have never done. If it means fasting, fast. If it means pray, you pray. If it means reading the word, if you want the results that you want, you have to do something you have never done. And do not give up. Keep on doing it.
Yeah.
Keep on doing it. So slowly by slowly, that's when I started reading the word. I used to listen to sermons. I used to be picky with the kind of movies I used to watch.
Yeah.
I totally cut off secular music.
Because the desire had died. And that's the point of transformation. Because if the desire is still there, and once you watch, you don't feel remorse.
Yeah.
I think that's the issue that needs to be addressed. Yeah.
So I was also careful with the kind of friends that I had. But I also used to pray. Yeah. I used to tell God, I'm like, God, I do not have control because they are over my friends. But if there is anyone around me that does not honor you, remove them. And you would find, I would just find a couple of girls that they have stopped talking to me. We have not quarreled, we have not done what. We have just stopped talking. And there was no connection anymore.
God does that in a different seasons.
So basically for me that is the time. I will never forget that night.
Wow. It's so amazing how one night changed the trajectory of your life. And I think it's very important that we don't take sometimes certain nights, certain services and for granted, because God can visit you anytime. Imagine that day you were sleeping. Imagine. You see? But God always makes a way that you don't miss your breakthrough. So I want you to look in the camera and speak to a lady or a man who is struggling